a world in which my son is proud of what we do.
I'm working on that.
The stress around family side of things, that does overwhelm me quite a bit. But in terms of...
Oh my God, it finally happened. The very thing Meghan Markle's been dreading ever since she packed up her bags and waved goodbye to royal life in the UK. Guess what? Prince William just made the move. The move that changes everything, and it hits right where Meghan hurts the most, her children. Word is spreading like wildfire through the palace corridors that the future king has quietly backed a plan to strip Archie and Lilibet of their royal titles. Not maybe, not we'll see, nope, gone. Just like that. And you know what's shocking? This wasn't some spur-of-the-moment outburst. Oh no, William's been planning this for years. Watching, waiting, playing the long game while Meghan and Harry took center stage in every headline, every Netflix special, every explosive interview.
Prince William's idea to get this all done, at once really shows the resolve.
While Meghan and Harry were out there spilling royalty to Oprah, cashing Netflix checks, and doing tell-all interviews, William was moving silently. He was playing a completely different game, one with patience, strategy, and power. And that patience, it's finally about to pay off in the most devastating way possible for the Sussexes. But here's what nobody saw coming. The real strategy: William's been hiding behind those palace walls all this time. While Meghan and Harry were plastered everywhere, Oprah specials, documentaries, podcasts, William stayed dead quiet. Too quiet. Suspiciously quiet.
Yes, 4 years old. Yes. In another story that didn't happen in Meghan's life.
And everyone mistook that silence for weakness. Like he didn't have a plan or didn't care. Oh, please. Behind those palace doors, William was watching everything, every headline, every exclusive, every time Meghan's truth hit the media. And with each one, his resolve hardened. You see, William's not about drama or revenge in the press. He's about rebuilding what he believes broke. He's been watching the royal brand drag through mud, scandal after scandal, until he couldn't take it anymore.
The battle for the future of the monarchy has just begun. Prince William has set his sights on...
Somewhere along the way, William made a choice. The monarchy can't survive if people use it for personal fame. And he's right, at least in his eyes. William's not just another royal, he's a student of history. He knows monarchies don't crumble because of enemies outside. They fall apart when the inside stops believing, when those titles become fashion accessories instead of badges of duty. That's what's been keeping him up at night. Not tabloids, not drama, but the fear that the crown is losing its meaning.
There was a question over whether there had been, earlier in the day, a meeting between Prince William.
While Meghan and Harry built their California empire, talking about their truth, William was talking to historians and royal advisors. He wasn't playing for now. He was playing for the next 100 years. Each time Meghan or Harry dropped a new deal or documentary, people waited for the palace to clap back. But William? He gave them nothing. Radio silence. Because responding would mean playing their game.
Have their titles stripped, as well as Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson.
Instead, he wrote his own rulebook, Modernize or Die. Cut off anyone using royal titles like business cards in Hollywood. Because William knows something Charles doesn't. Every olive branch to Harry and Meghan has blown up in their faces. Another interview, another jab, another PR disaster. At some point, enough is enough. You stop waiting for change, you become it.
Piers Morgan has been one of Harry and Meghan's biggest critics, but he is nothing more than a bully and a hypocrite. The same Piers...
And there it was, that defining moment when William told aides, if they won't respect the crown, they don't deserve its benefits. Period. No more half measures. No more begging for loyalty. You're either serving the crown or you're out. He's tired of the hypocrisy, the "we want privacy" speeches followed by million-dollar media deals. You can't reject responsibility but keep the rewards. That's not how royalty works, and William is making sure everyone knows it. The world saw William as quiet and diplomatic, but no, he was calculating, playing chess while everyone else was playing checkers. Every deal Harry and Meghan signed became part of William's argument for change. They unknowingly wrote his playbook for him. And then came Denmark. Oh, that was William's light bulb moment. He didn't just wake up and decide to go nuclear. He studied how other monarchies survived, and one story fascinated him. Denmark's Queen Margrethe in 2022. She stripped her own grandchildren of their titles. Yes, her grandchildren. The world gasped, but she didn't flinch. People called her heartless, but she stood firm. She said the monarchy needed to be smaller, sharper, more efficient. And guess what? The public agreed. William looked at her and thought, finally, someone gets it. To William, it wasn't cruelty, it was survival. Royal titles must mean something. Otherwise, they're just props. He even reached out to Danish advisors, learning how they handled the backlash, and discovered that after the storm, people respected the Queen even more. It gave William his model. Proof that stripping titles doesn't destroy the monarchy, it saves it. You want the title? Earn it. Serve. Represent. Otherwise, you're just living off a name. And now William's ready to do the same. No exceptions. No favoritism. His grandmother did it in her way, and now it's his turn. Being loved as a king doesn't matter. Being respected does. But here's the twist. His father, King Charles, is the complete opposite. Charles still wants peace. He wants his family back together before it's too late. Health issues have made him emotional, desperate even. He's been sending letters, calls, invitations, all ignored. Charles believes love can heal this, but William sees it as weakness. Every olive branch, another interview, another leak, another betrayal. To William, his father's compassion has only made things worse. Charles begs William to soften, to remember they're talking about children. But William stands firm. The monarchy comes first, because without it, nothing else matters. And don't think he's heartless. People say he's lost sleep over this. But in his eyes, reconciliation has failed. Harry and Meghan don't want peace. They want attention. Charles believes in keeping things private, just like the late Queen did. But those rules don't work anymore. Harry and Meghan have weaponized privacy, turning every private hurt into public profit. Charles's failing health only makes him want peace faster. But William, he won't rush. He refuses to make emotional mistakes just because time is running out. He's thinking about the institution, not fleeting feelings. To him, Harry's become manipulative, using family illness for sympathy, pretending to reconcile while cashing in on royal drama. William's done playing that game. Charles sees two sons. William sees a crown that must endure. It's heartbreaking, a father and son divided by love and legacy. And now, William's tightening his circle. Hard? Beatrice, Eugenie, even they're on thin ice. No more part-time royals, he reportedly said. If you're not working for the crown, you're out. So here's the tea. Meghan thought she had this all figured out. She believed she could walk away from royal life, keep the privacy she claimed to want, and cash in on the fame that came with her Duchess title. Classic Hollywood confidence. Leaving Britain wasn't the end of her royal chapter, it was the beginning of her brand. The Duchess who dared to say no, the runaway royal who built an empire under California sunshine. And for a while, it worked. Americans loved her. A real Duchess in Montecito. It was pure marketing gold. But what Meghan didn't realize? Every interview, every deal, every tell-all was giving William ammunition. Every My Truth moment, every Netflix confession, all proof that she wanted the perks, not the purpose. When Meghan and Harry sat down with Oprah, they probably thought they were taking control of the narrative. But William saw it differently. He saw two ex-royals sitting under rose bushes, trashing the monarchy while still using their royal titles to do it. The irony was painful. Then came Netflix, 6 hours of We Want Privacy while showing the world their most private moments. William didn't have to say a word. The hypocrisy spoke for itself. Meghan built her California kingdom on one thing, her royal connection. Every project, every brand, every dollar flowed from that. Duchess of Sussex was more than a title, it was the cornerstone of her empire. Take it away, and what's left? Just Meghan Markle, a former actress from Suits, and William knows it. That's what makes his move so devastating. He's not just taking away titles, he's shaking the foundation of their entire identity. Hollywood insiders are already whispering, without the Duchess label, the deals dry up. Netflix, Spotify, book publishers, they all bought royal access. They wanted the inside scoop, the royal aura. Without that, the shine fades. When the Spotify deal crashed, the industry noticed. The content didn't deliver the promise of royalty. The Duchess of Sussex talking about her life, that sells. Meghan Markle doing a podcast, not so much. Even Meghan's insistence that Archie and Lilibet be titled Prince and Princess makes more sense now. It wasn't just about family pride, it was strategy. The royal status of their children would extend her influence, keep the royal thread alive in the next generation. But William's move cuts that off completely. Without those titles, the royal family and California narrative collapses. The brand crumbles. William's not doing this out of spite, he's doing it out of strategy. To him, the monarchy isn't a family business, it's a national institution. And if that means breaking hearts, so be it. He's seen what happens when titles are misused. Prince Andrew's fall from grace was proof. The public supported stripping him of privileges because they wanted accountability. William knows that same public will support his modern monarchy vision too. His model is crystal clear. Only working royals get royal perks. No more distant cousins flashing HRH on LinkedIn. No more royals moonlighting as influencers. And the scary part? The public loves it. They see William as decisive, no nonsense, a king who's willing to do what his father wouldn't. The people are ready for a modern monarchy, smaller, cleaner, focused. So now Harry's racing across the Atlantic, panic written all over his face. Every title, every ounce of prestige slipping away. Meghan's PR team is scrambling, trying to spin this as unfair or heartless, but deep down, they know William has the upper hand. Because once those titles are gone, they can't sell Prince Harry and Meghan the Duchess of Sussex anymore. They become just Harry and Meghan, two celebrities with a complicated family story. And here's the truth, nobody in Hollywood wants to admit that story's already been told, over and over again. Without the royal angle, it's old news. William, on the other hand, is preparing for the future, his reign, his children, his legacy. A monarchy that's lean, respected, and scandal-proof. William's message is brutal but clear. You can't exploit the crown and still expect to wear it. You're either in or out, no middle ground. No more royal when it's convenient. The gloves are off. And this time, it's not gossip, it's strategy. For Meghan and Harry, the reckoning has arrived. All those years of trying to control the narrative, of selling the story their way, are coming back full circle. William's been watching, learning, and waiting, and now he's ready to act. He's not doing this just for now, he's shaping the next century of the British monarchy. Ruthless? Maybe. Necessary? In his mind, absolutely. Because as history has shown, monarchies don't die from outside attacks, they die from within. And William refuses to let that happen on his watch. So buckle up, because this isn't just a royal family feud anymore. It's a full-blown royal revolution, one that's about to change everything for Meghan, Harry, and their children. What do you think? Was William right to be this ruthless? Or did he just make the monarchy colder than ever before? Because one thing's for sure, this story, it's far from over.